fire away. If I can answer, I'm gonna answer.
Okay, we got you, man. But Terry, I want to ask you this. Now that we've got there, and now let's just fast forward to high school.
Yes, sir.
Terry Grant, Terry Grant, Terry Grant. My second question would be, how coveted were you? How popular were you? How did you handle all of that? Explain if you ain't got to go through everything, but explain that process, of who all was after you and how did you handle that process?
Man, it was crazy because school was not as important in our household. My mom didn't know much about school. None of that was a possibility for us. Like I said, we went. I had three older sisters, and I honestly, I don't think neither one of them graduated. Not to throw in the shade to either one of them. It's just school wasn't a big deal to us, and I went to school, and it was the same. I was undeveloped. I couldn't read, write, spell, none of that stuff. So it was a struggle due to just early development. And when football became like that thing, that's what I kind of attached to. It was just football, 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 and I was behind like a grade or two. And man, when I got to like, I think I skipped the whole fifth grade because they bounced me from the fourth grade up into the sixth grade just so I could play junior high football. I was playing pretty much just junior high football in the sixth grade, which was unheard of, and was pretty good at it. And then when I hit I want to say eighth grade, I was playing high school football, and that's when things
Okay.
started to get real. That's when everybody started to realize who I was, and Coach Dice, which was our head coach at the time, he kind of knew where we was headed, and man, it just took off from there. My ninth grade year, I exploded on the scene. The people that didn't knew or knew, they knew then, and that's kind of I took off running from there. I put up, I can't remember the yardage, but I think I put up well over 1,500 yards my freshman year. Um, but I credit, and I say this, I have to go back. The Pee Wee team that we had, my 11th grade year, everybody just caught up. We played ball together. Everybody knew each other. We was good. If he say something, you knew we had your back on the other side of the field. So when we got into that 11th grade, I told Coach Dice, which he didn't believe, like, we finna win the championship. He was like, you crazy. I'm like, Coach, I'm telling you, this the team that we won with in Pee Wee. This is the team we finna win with now. And in my 11th grade year, I went on a tear. I can't remember, I don't want to say no wrong number, but at least 25, 2,600 yards. I think over 30 plus touchdowns. And after that, I just kind of paid away for scholarships to start coming in my senior year. It was a cruise, but I'm the kind of guy that I never relax. I worked so hard my senior year at that off season to try to just keep things top notch. I had the chance to break the touchdown record or the rushing record. And remind you, I set out like I think due to a high ankle sprain like 5 or 6 games my sophomore year. I would have crushed it due to that. And then we had Hurricane Katrina, as you know, come through here, which took a game from us that year. And but my senior year, man, I want to say we were beating people so bad. I was set out probably at the half, probably for 3, 4 games that year. So everything just kind of like lit up, man, for me, and God just kind of paid that way for me through sports. If that answers your question.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
But I want to ask this though, the pressure, the pressure of people, schools being after you. How did you handle that?
Man, it was honestly, like I said, we wasn't well educated in my family. I say that, and the people that I was surrounded by, the Peggy Jefferson, the Coach Dice, the people that kind of motivated, Pastor Holder, my sister, the people that I was around, the one that was in my life, kind of guided me through that
Yeah,
process. And then once I'm pretty street smart, I can understand people. I get people. I know if you pulling my leg. Uh, so the pressure was kind of off me to just find the people that I knew in my life was like home. That's what I went to college looking for. I wanted to find that family environment. People that I knew if sports ended today, they still had my back no matter what. And that's how I found Alabama, man. And just a real quick story on there, like I hated Alabama when I first went there. And it was only because I went right after playing a championship football game and I went on a visit. I was tired. I was miserable, man. I felt like I shouldn't even been there. But then I kind of went back on a fresh start to go back, and that's when I made my decision. But overall, man, the process was smooth. Every college that I went to, I felt like they was pretty much honest. Um, Florida State was probably my college that I always wanted to go to, and then they kind of went on a little downhill slope around my senior year. But overall, man, it was a cruise for me because I had the right people in my corner.
No
And when
doubt,
you
no
say
doubt.
Pastor Holder, you're referring to Pastor Perry?
Now the brother, Dennis,
Dennis.
yes sir,
Dennis. Yeah, that's a good
he was
dude.
our
That's
principal.
that's a good.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. Matter of fact, I played basketball against Pastor Dennis back when we were boys. So I knew what Dennis Holder was about. As a matter of fact, I when I was talking to you, remember I told you I went to Brooklyn, and
yes sir,
Brooklyn and Lumberton used to go at it back in the day. And so when you talk Lumberton, you talk speed, you talk power. You Coach Carl Bishop, when you played against these guys at Lumberton, you were looking at a smorgasbord of height. You were looking at a smorgasbord of speed. You were looking at a smorgasbord of strength and power. And those
Right.
guys knew how to play the game. Any
yes
any,
sir.
any game that you wanted to play, any sport, these guys knew. And so Terry, one of my last questions, and then I'm gonna let Bishop and them talk because I do have quite a few that I want to ask you. But
Ask him, man.
Yeah, no
when
doubt.
you got the Bama, when you got the Bama, explain to everybody what exactly is the Bama culture.
Uh, when we got there, I came in on the Shula. I didn't come in on the Saban. Saban met me there the year after Shula got fired. But I'm gonna say this: Shula was family, very, very family oriented. He believed in family first, football second, and then school so on. He was kind of just a little bit more relaxed. He was not that he didn't want to win. He just his style was different. Everybody got a different coaching style and the way they believe things. He put the way he was. I'm saying this without any shade. The way he was as a person. Why I went there because we all know football gonna end one day. That's point blank. And the man that he was, that's why I went to that school because he believed in family first. Uh, it still was about winning. We practiced hard, we played hard. I remember going there. I think the year Tyrone Prothro broke his leg. That
Yeah.
was my official visit. The game that I went to, I chose to go to against Florida, and man, it was just that experience, that atmosphere. Those guys, the way Ken Darby, uh, McLean, man, the way those guys was kind of took me in and they was like family. And when I saw that culture, that environment, it was all she wrote. It was just like being back home. And Lumberton small town, Tuscaloosa small town. It was just like the icing on the cake. Just that environment, that atmosphere. I loved it. Uh, Fast forward under Saban, it was just straight business. I mean, you knew what you was there for. It was football, football, football. And not saying that he didn't care about school, but it changed. Like it was a switch where like we gonna do this, we gonna win first, and then everything else comes second. Not like I'm saying, not that I don't think he believed in school. It was just a different attitude. It was like this is what's come first, and this is what comes next.
I hear you,
Well,
and
well, like,
I was
go ahead.
intending on getting a couple of your tapes. I saw some clips of you on YouTube, and man, you were toting that rock.
Yes,
They still
sir.
have this clip of you running the football against Tennessee, and you were giving them the business up there in Neyland Stadium, and so
Yes, sir.
I
Yeah,
loved it. But I'm gonna let Bishop ask you a question or two and
yeah,
go from there.
yeah. Because I heard something that I want these student athletes that are coming up. What you said was that in spite of what you did in your junior year, you chose to keep working because you weren't satisfied. Help me to bring that across to them how important is to never settle. What would you say is the most important thing to elevating when you get to college and getting into a starting position?
Man, what I'm learning now is even coaching these kids.
Hmm.
I believe that they should get paid. There's no doubt about that. They work hard.
Correct.
You bring a facility that much money. You should get compensated for sure. Um, I think it's person to person. To be honest, who I was a maniac. We worked hard. We didn't work smart. we was hard workers, and that's all we knew. We knew how to work hard. We knew how to run hills. Right after you run a hill, we
Yep.
going to hit the weight room. You leave that weight room, you going back out of the run. That's what we knew. Today the game is way smarter. You can be a lot smoother with your game. You can go you know more about film. You can create ways to get better without having to go out there and beat your body in the ground. Uh, and that's what I preach now. You don't it's a mindset. You develop a mindset where I don't want mediocre in my life, and that's
There
what
it
it's
is.
gonna be.
Yeah.
I came from a poor place in Lumberton. We grew up in Turnkey, man, where it was more rats and roaches than probably anything. So when I say I was hungry
Much
for a
respect.
way out, that was my way out. So if you come from that, then you don't have no way. And it's the same today. I don't settle for anything. If I go in the gym and I get better, not saying that you have to win every workout, but man, the majority of your, if it's 10 of them, I need to win at least seven because you ain't gonna win them all.
There,
That's just
there it
part of
is.
it. But you need to
I like
win.
that already. That's what I'm talking about.
Coach
Yes, sir.
Carl, question.
Yeah, I would say this, Coach. If you had a room full of young brothers right now, just young, young athletes, man, they're coming up the hard way, right?
Yes,
What
sir.
is what is the one thing that you would tell the young guys of today about how to progress or how to get better at their craft?
Man, it's like going back to it, like I said, we come and y'all would relate to this. We come from a place where everybody in our neighborhood played ball against everybody. You was
Yep.
outside. It wasn't no inside playing no video game, no
Nope.
phones. It wasn't no distraction. You was playing strikeout in the top of the hood. We had basketball courts in the top of the hood. You raced everybody. Everything was just it was you grew up and it wasn't no youth competing against everybody. Compete against everybody. I ain't care how old you were, how young you were. And if you want to get better at your craft, don't just stay within your element. Get outside your element. Go. I don't mind the travel teams and going to playing different people. I think that heightens your game. I definitely think I'm gonna say this, and it might sound crazy. I think time off too from sports helps too, because I just believe if you run your body in a pattern for so long, man, you kind of just asking for an injury or beating yourself in the ground. But just more, man, just working on, like I said, Ray Lewis, you watch Ray Lewis, you watch Tom Brady, them guys believe in film. I didn't take film seriously when I was there because I didn't think it was a big deal. But watching that film, man, understanding who you are, understanding what the other side do, that in high school alone would separate you from anybody because nobody in high school is really watching film like that. Nobody has a very educational film session. So film breakdown, man. Coach Cole, that would I would say right now will make your game 10 times stronger.
Facts. Facts. I like that. I like that. No doubt. Because I
Bishop,
understand that
go ahead with another
oftentimes
question.
the oh, okay. Uh, my question to you is now being on as a coach, going from a player to a coach, what would you tell yourself now what you know? What would, if you had to do all over, what would you tell him or guide him into doing to be able to go through and meet all of his goals?
Man, I just bag off some. You can't. You got to have a balance. I didn't have a balance. I'm being straight honest with you. I didn't have a balance. When it was
There you go.
football, it was football. When it was baseball, it was baseball. We believed that was our God at the time. Whatever we was doing was we was doing. You got to put in time with family. Go on vacation. I see these kids now. It's travel baseball. It's high school baseball. It's this baseball, and I see now they got travel footballs. I'm like, when do the kid get a break so they don't burn out? And in actuality, when I got to college, it was a burnout phase for sure. I loved high school, but it was a burnout period, and it was times where like I know, you ain't getting many breaks in college. They don't come often. I don't care if it's Christmas, Thanksgiving, you
Yep.
playing ball. That's just what it is. So I would tell them, man, regress, bag off a little bit, go take a vacation, go chill. I had to tell one of my athletes the other day he played baseball, and I can just tell he comes straight to the weight room. I'm like, nah, man, go home for a week or two, chill, and then we'll get back to it. But you can't come in the weight room like that because you asking for a kid to burn themselves out and asking for them to give up on a sport that they absolutely love because it's gonna happen if you don't watch it.
Wisdom. Thank you. Thank you, Coach. That's what
Yes,
they
sir.
need to hear.
Coach Carl, go ahead.
No, man, I was just gonna say like you can't go wrong with that because a lot of kids have that same issue, and a lot of us as coaches, man, like we always in the weight room, we always on the field trying to get work done, and a lot of time we get upset when the kids don't show up for summer workouts, summer practices, and that's a good thing, man, for you to say that because it makes you sit back now and take a look at it like, okay, cool. So the kid taking a break may help us in coming in the fall because he's not burned out all summer long. So yeah, I
Oh yeah,
appreciate that.
man, most definitely. And education behind this game, man. If you, like I said, if you constantly run your body in one pattern all the time, I don't care if it's lifting or not. Of course, that weight room is important. That's for sure. I believe in that more than I believe in all this 7-on-7 crap they doing now. I believe in that weight room more than anything. But if they don't get a chance to enjoy family, they will and go on a simple vacation. Just have some time to themselves. They will burn out. I've seen it way too many times, and I'm sure you guys play the game. If you just when your brain starts to contemplating on, I got another season coming up. That's when it's almost over with. You at that ticking time bomb to where you thinking because I went into one season, I was already thinking about the next one that was in it. When you lose that feeling, just like you can lose it coming into that weight room or going on that basketball court or anywhere else, when you lose that, you pretty much then lost the love for the game, as we would say it.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Appreciate you
you
saying that.
definitely right about that one.
Yeah.
Coach, man, uh, what was your favorite moment in Tuscaloosa?
Man, I got to be honest. The first time I touched the football, I scored a touchdown against Western Carolina. That was you can't even
Yeah.
understand that feeling and what the
Yep.
atmosphere was in that stadium to be able to do that. And it's still unreal. Every time I go in there and I posted it on my social media one day, and I'm just playing it back because I never go back and watch old film and nothing. It kind of just brings back too many memories that I don't like to feel because you do miss it, you know. But watching that was probably the most special moment to me doing that.
Good foundation. I
I hear
like that.
you.
I
I
like
hear you.
that.
Hey, I love it.
Coach, there
You
are
got
a
some questions
couple
in
of
the
questions
chat too.
coming
Yeah. Hold tight. Hold tight. Come on now.
from the chat.
P- Piano man locking up.
Yeah. 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 We got you. We got you. You're good.
Uh, uh,
Kimberly asked because I see
all
him
right.
highlighted. What do you
Go ahead.
think would be? Do you think Bama will win 10 games or 12 in the regular season?
Yeah, that's
I
one of the
I I,
questions there.
I got to be honest, man. I don't know because you know that quarterback is ahead. We've never seen the guy. I mean, you've seen him play in the spring, um, but I'm not the judge of somebody and jump on somebody back and be like, "Oh yeah, he's great" or "He's not good," because we've seen times where a person don't look pretty good and then all of a sudden they spark and hit the ground running, and I've seen it in reverse. So I would have to say they can do it. I mean, it's Alabama. They're gonna find a way to win and put things together. But it's a possibility that it can go the other way. But I believe that they can for sure.
I got a question for you.
Okay, and another
Okay.
one, my twister,
Go ahead.
he asked, here we go. Coach Grant, brother, what is your opinion on Alabama football future now?
It's hard to say. Everybody's in a phase they want to win right now. Now you able to get these older guys out of the portal coming right in to help the team right away. It's Alabama. People love the tradition there. It's very family oriented. If you come from a small place, it's a place that people love to be. That's what one of the reasons I went there. So they got to figure out what they. Obviously, they love the coach. They just, if I'm not mistaken, y'all correct me if I'm wrong. I think they just redid his contract, so it looks like he's going to be there.
Yep.
But
Yep.
I think they have a great future. You're not going to win every year. it took Saban some time to build, and he lost a few of them. I don't care who you are, you're gonna go through a phase where you have to
Yep.
find out who you are as a team, as a unit, and develop. I mean, the guy has won. He won at Washington. I think he can do it here if he just gives him time to put the team together.
Yeah.
I hear you. I hear you. Here's a young man from who represents them Vols out of Tennessee. Vols is asking, who was your favorite SEC team to play against?
Man, I'm not gonna lie. Eric Berry, he was that guy back
Mm.
when we played, and I love playing against Eric. Man, he was a dog. He was like me. He was a monster all over the field. He loved the game, and he would talk. I would love it, and he would hype me up, and that's probably why I did Tennessee the way I did him when I played him, because just him, man, just bringing that energy. Just he was a monster, and I loved his energy, the way he moved, the way he played the game, and it heightened my me, man. So not to say that because that's where he's from, but it was really one of the best games I think I've had playing against when I played him.
Here's another question from Steven. Are you seeing a fight with this team, Coach Grant? I guess he's asking like the fight, like to win, that fight to persevere and things like that. Do they have any fight in them?
I want to speak on that, but I can't because I haven't watched them practice or anything like that. Like I said, we all think put our eyes on the spring game, but we know what a spring game is, man. You're playing against each other. You're not watching them real life take each other to the ground. Like it's just different. That atmosphere is different. You're not trying to kill each other, hurt somebody. You just have to develop, get better, and show what you kind of put together for the last month or so. But I need to see a game or two and kind of see how they come out. I love to see a team start fast because that's what I was taught. Start fast. Uh, let's get rolling. Let's see how they come out. If they come out on fire, and you want to see them kind of peak through them first 5 games. And once I
Yeah.
see that, I'll be able to answer that question better.
Absolutely.
And and we still gonna have you on now because you told me you was coming back in July.
Oh yeah,
That Sunday we're gonna have another special show with you,
Yeah.
which leads me into access granted now, and
yes sir.
because there's something special coming up and in July, and I want to hear Coach Grant talk about what's on the horizon. Go ahead, Coach.
Go ahead,
Yes
Coach.
sir. Man, we got the little youth football camp, man, right down in Lumberton. If I'm not mistaken, it ain't never been a camp done in my little town down there. And I'm bringing some guys back, man. The Javier Arenas, the Aaron Kelly's, the Terrence Cody's. If I'm not mistaken, I think Mike McCoy coming, but he might have had a little conflict that we have to kind of rearrange some stuff with him. Milton Tabbers. Man, there's a couple more on that board. They all on my social media if I'm not naming all of them right off the bat. But we got some guys that's coming get these kids better, man. They understand it. Camps are not just about standing around, just being there. We don't care who you are. You can be the best thing smoking, and you're going to get that work. And it's a tempo. I always try to set the tempo, even when I'm in the gym. It's a tempo that I need. I need that standard met for me to understand if you have it or not. So if you don't have that, no matter who you are, you're getting all these scholarships. In college, man, everything fast paced. If you got to play
Yep.
on a college field, everything is go. Once you hit that field, it's running. It ain't at least the one I played at. Can't speak on a lot of them, but the one I played at was go, go, go. And that's the way we won. And that's what I believe in because I've seen a program. Even I won everywhere I went. I won from Pee Wee, I won high school, I won all the way through college. So I think I know a little bit of how to win and what I'm looking for when I'm looking for these guys, these kids out there at that camp, and how to teach them. And then the guys past me, the ones that went to the NFL, man, we got some monsters coming back to help carry these guys, man, and maybe change their game into the next level.
That's what's up.
Got you.
That's all that's all that matter,
Dino,
man. This
Yeah.
my
yeah,
bad, P. Like that's all that matter, coach,
my
is
Dino, my
preparing these
GM
young men
says,
for the world.
Coach Grant, tell us your favorite memory at Bama and what would you like to see out of this Bama team this season? So you got a 2-1 there, Coach Grant.
Yep, just that favorite memory I was just talking about, man, touching the ball for the first time, just that excitement, that heartbeat, that thump that most people never feel in their life. That was definitely the most exciting moment. And then the second one would definitely be playing Tennessee, man. Them kind of games right there always brought the best out of you because you had to be the best. You wanted to play the best, you had to be the best that day. So them two moments right there would be the most exciting. What was that second question he'd asked?
And what would you like to see out of this Bama team this season?
What we just talked about, man. I want to see them fight. It to me, everybody, like I said, everybody wants to win. That's why they grab these older guys out of the portal. But I want to see a team be put together and develop together. Uh,
Thank you.
can you bring a team together and can you win with that team? Not about can you buy a team. Uh, I just believe in I believe in community building, man. That's what I'm here for. I want to build
Yeah.
my team up and I want to win with these guys that was here. Like it's different, man. Now you can see a guy this year and the next year they out of there. Yeah, it ain't no bond where you fought 3-4 years beside a guy and then you won with him. That's the bond that I look for. But I'm just looking for the fight out of them, man, because and it seems like that's what they building. That's what he's going for. He's not to me, he's not into just grabbing anybody and everybody out of the portal like he's trying to build a squad. I like what he's doing though.
Absolutely.
I hear you. I hear you. Lady Latoya says, Coach Grant, do you still keep in touch with any of your former teammates?
Oh yeah, man. Me and Milton Talbot, Milton's from Hattiesburg too. We right up the street from one another. Javier Arenas. I still talk to guys, man, past that, like even at other college, like Aaron Keller. We played ball together in the Canadian League. Couple of guys talked to Trent Richardson the other day. We text every blue moon. But man, everybody, you kind of space and go your own way, and everybody gets busy. But I would like to believe if I wanted to get in contact with one of them, I could.
That's cool.
Yeah,
That's cool.
no
Well,
doubt.
let me ask this question, Coach, and I'm gonna kind of put you on the spot here, and I don't mean to, but what is your relationship now with the present high school players there in Lumberton?
You had cut out a little bit. You said present
Yeah, yeah,
relationship with the players now.
yeah. In
Yes.
Lumberton.
What is your
in Lumberton.
with the high school with Lumberton, or not just Lumberton, with high schools? Period. Those that come to access granted. What is your relationship with them? What when they come to your gym? Now you're Coach Grant, but what do you pour into them? Like life experiences, like uh uh just what is Terry Grant's philosophy?
Man, that's a great question. I love it. And I'm gonna say this, and I honestly don't care what coach like it or not. But I when it comes to them kids, man, I love them. That's something that I always wanted to do all my life was work with kids. And to be put into that position, man, this is not just a game for me. This been in that weight room, and I'm sure Coach Carr can relate. This is life. This game will end. It's not gonna let.
Yes.
I'm trying to instill the characteristics in you that you will need throughout life. This is going to be something that you carry over that I want you to remember me, and I want you to always say, man, I can go call on Coach Grant to do anything. If I'm in any trouble, I can relate. If I'm at my highest and my lowest, he can relate. And I'm always gonna ask the kid, man, how you doing? Because it's not just football to me. And
Mm.
I think too many coaches already come into it making a kid and not knowing how to talk to kids now, not knowing how to relate. Uh, Half of them can't even get out there and run the football field, and you coaching it. This is just what I believe. Uh, I think you need to be able to relate to these kids, and to answer that better and deeper, I would think with my experience, because most of the kids at this age, even at my age, still understand and know who I am in Lumberton. Most of the parents do. I grew up with most of them. I would like to think that some of these coaches would actually invite their kids to come, even with this camp. I haven't got one call, and I'm not asking for it. I haven't got one call from one coach that say, "Hey man, let me partner with you and let me bring all my guys." It is insane that you have this amount of knowledge and skill coming to this one area, this small town. And you got all these surrounding schools,
Wow.
Oak Grove, and ain't one of them reached out to me and said, "Hey coach, man, we want to be there." Not one. And it's mind boggling. I'm sure Coach Carr can relate.
Until
It's
now.
mind boggling. Even being in
Yeah.
Hattiesburg, I ain't heard one coach be like, you can go to whoever you want to and train whoever you want because I don't fit everybody. That's not my mode. But to have that experience just sitting in your face, you would think that most of these coaches would thrive and push their kid towards it. But it's mind boggling. It is, and I'm glad you asked because it's something that I wanted to get off my chest for a while. Like, man, if you want good for these kids, push these kids around somebody that's been through something, not just the perfect people. It ain't no perfect people. You went through something. I want to be around you to understand either how not to go through it or how you come out of that.
Yeah.
Because something gonna happen to everybody in life. Most of us going through it, and everybody got some dirt on them. You just ain't been caught yet. So I want to get to the
Ooh.
kid and try to reach him right now at this level, at this age, and try to figure out how can we help this kid now. Because it ain't all about football. When they come in there, man, it's about life, and they know every last one of them know this man doing this because he loved me. Because I would do it for free. If I had my bills paid, I would do it
Mm.
for free. So they
There
know
you
who
go.
I am when they walk in that door.
I I
Hey,
need
coach.
somebody to put in the chat. And Bishop, I hope you don't mind me saying this, but we got a little saying over here, Coach Grant. Spit your fire. Everybody
Yes,
need
sir.
everybody to tell Coach Grant
Yeah.
to spit his fire. Make that
Yeah.
gumbo. Put some more Zatarain, put some swamp fire in the gumbo, Coach. Cause
There you
listen,
go.
I want you to get it off your chest. That's what we're
Yes,
here for.
sir.
That's what
We
we're here
do this
for.
every day.
Yeah.
This is every day with us over here at the long run. So I asked that because I've already told Coach Carl, Coach Bishop. Now Bishop is in Oklahoma, so I don't expect Bishop to be over there unless I go send a plane to go get him and,
Hey,
and everything.
hey,
But
hey, that's coming down the road. Don't hey,
but it's
I
coming.
speak it
But it's
in
coming.
existence.
But but Coach Grant, I'm doing everything I know to do, and you did not ask me to do it, but that's just me, bro.
Yes, sir.
I'm pushing your camp. I'm really pushing it. I don't know my head from third base when it comes to it, but all I know is you're having a camp and kids need to be there.
Yes, sir.
Coach Grant, what is the foundation of your camp? What will we be expecting from Coach Grant?
Man, I'm at that during that day, man. I'm gonna kind of be the guy that's just chill. I'm not there because I'm always a firm believer I can learn from anybody. So me watching these guys more than me trying to, I'm there to watch the Javier Arenas because he's gotten further in the coaching game than I have. This guy's coached on college level. He coached at Alabama. Uh, I'm watching the Milton Tabbers that coached inside of high school and went from some South Panola schools, some big school, won championship. I'm there to learn just as much as any of those other kids. So I'm going to be the guy that's kind of monitoring and scoping the scene, making sure it runs smooth. But I'm there to learn too. I'm going to be the guy with my eyes sitting on most of these guys, trying to figure out why he do that. I ain't there to just give all I got that day
Mm.
because most of the kids that's probably going to be there get me anyway most of the days. But the ones that not, you're gonna get the running back skills and stuff that I can give you. My nephew Richard Grant, he played in for Atlanta. He played DB. He gonna be there. These guys are gonna bring. He played with the Falcons. These guys are gonna bring that real life experience where they seen deeper than what I've seen in the program. So
Yeah.
I am there fully to learn also with these kids that's coming.
I-
Yeah, I'm with you on that, coach. Cause when I go to camps, right, and I do a lot of camping.
Coach
It's,
Carl?
it's crazy. I do a lot of camping, right. Every time I
yeah.
step in the camp, I walk on the field. I take my headphones off. I sit there and watch. I watch from position to position, position. Listen to the coaches, go through their setups, go through their emotions, talk they talk. I just watch, listen, watch, listen, and then coaches come around. Right, coach like, man, you been watching us all day? Which guy you like? So I give him some pointers. I give him some tips on people that I actually like. Some kids that stood out to me. But most of the time when I'm at the camp, I just listen and learn. I'm
Yes,
like
sir.
you. I listen and learn. When kids get frustrated, I walk up to a kid and be like, "Hey man, all coach wants you to do is this." You're like,
Yep.
"Coach, it ain't that easy." I'm like, "Yeah, it is that easy. All you gotta do is just listening, bro. I've been listening the whole time you've been listening. I picked
Yep.
up on it so quick. That's why I walked away. All you gotta do is listen. You do it like this, and you'll be all right." And then the kids start listening, start picking up on things. But a lot of times, the kids from this generation don't understand much because they do too much social media. and they be
Yep.
trying to do everything they see on social media. And when coaches try to give it to you and slow it down and break it down to you so you can actually do it right, they get
Yep.
frustrated. So yeah, the number one thing about camps is to pay attention. Even when Piano Man tell you he camped in, he set up his camera. I walked around and started watching. Like my eyes was on every single thing. I don't do too much talking, do too many picture taking. I just be looking like I'm locked in, looking and learning, trying to learn every little thing I can get. I don't care if it's
Man,
footwork, technique. I watch everything.
man, I don't know it all, and I'm the first to say I
Yeah,
don't know it all. I'm here to learn too. Even with the kids in there, they are, coach, man, that might not be right. All right, well, show
I
me how
hear you.
you was taught, and then maybe I can kind of
right.
relate and help you out, and we can go back and forth. It ain't all my way because I don't know it all. I'm willing to learn just as much as anybody else out there. So that's my goal is to learn also.
If I could, Coach, you
Go ahead,
you
Vic.
tapped into. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Oh, okay. You tapped into something that I've always talked about, the fire test. You are fire test built and approved because you listen what he said, you guys. He said, those guys that are coming in, he's looking to learn from them. That means he's humble. He realized he doesn't know everything. I understand iron sharpens iron. And sometimes you need to get around other people that you can glean from. It's not always trying to be the big dog in the deal. Sometimes it's paying attention to the little details of what somebody else might bring that just might open the door to your next destiny. You got to stay humble and you got to stay hungry and understand. We always talk about that phone booth mentality. He's implementing it in the way he's explaining and uh, emphasizing through his talking of why he is phone booth mentality. I just want to get that out there for you because
Yes, sir. I
you're
appreciate
on
it.
a trajectory that I don't think you understand. He's blowing on you now, and this is your season. So go forth.
I appreciate that. Honestly, appreciate it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and coach,
And
Piano Man
go
already
ahead.
told me about the camp. I told Piano Man I'm gonna do my best to try to make it out there. But being that you said with July the 7th, that's like what day that is?
25th, July 25th.
July
It's on the
25th.
it's on the 7th. Saturday I meant.
Okay, July 25th. I'll try to make it out there, being that it's a Saturday. I'll try to put everything on my calendar, make sure I got everything ironed up. I deal with a lot of politicians now, so I have to do a whole lot of traveling. In the
Yes,
summertime,
sir.
is very, very, very big with me because I get paid pretty significant to do these few days in the summer. So yeah, I don't want to miss it. But a camp like that, Piano Man asked me to come out there and support you. I'm gonna come out there and support your coach. If the only way I don't is something pop up with the legislator. Outside that, I'll be there.
And I appreciate it. All you guys are welcome, man. Come support it, man. Watch. If I'm there, y'all invited, man, on the field, whatever it may be. Because I appreciate it just for trying to, put this out there and support it for me.
Hey, P, can I ask a question?
Yes.
Do you know Marcus Dupree?
From I didn't know him, but you're talking about from Philadelphia, right?
Right.
Philadelphia, Mississippi.
He's still
I didn't
around. He's still around.
Yeah.
from what I thought, I think he's still in Philadelphia from what I
Yeah,
heard.
Yeah,
he is.
yeah, he is. Yeah, he is. That's why I was saying. I think he would love to come on down and bring his kids because he's doing. He's got some kids that he's mentoring, and he's trying to. A lot of them are 2 star, 3 stars, but that's because from where the area you're talking about, he's trying to help them to understand everything is a platform or a reason to keep working. So I'm just wondering if you knew of him. Definitely will put a word out to go ahead and see if he can come down to the camp
Yeah,
with
I'd love
his
Yeah,
to
he
meet him
kids.
got.
too, man. I'd love to
Yeah,
meet
he
him if you
got.
can put that
Yeah, he
together.
got
Yeah,
the recruiting profile thing. He's trying to start like what it is, Mississippi 365, something like that.
yeah,
Right.
yes, sir, yes, sir,
Yeah.
yes, sir.
Definitely. Put us in
Terry,
contact,
one
man.
thing.
I'd love to have him.
Yeah,
So
and we're
Yeah,
gonna
and
try to make that happen,
over
Coach Grant. We're gonna
yeah
do. We're
Okay.
over
gonna try
here,
to make
man.
that happen.
go
I
ahead.
get with John, get with Justin and some of my friends over here at Rep One, man, and we're seeking to get some of the Alabama kids to come out. and show
Okay.
up for you.
Okay.
We and Coach Grant, let me ask you this. I'm going back to Lumberton now. What is that future looking like there as a former as an alum of Lumberton High and a football player, athlete, student, all that good stuff? What does the football team, what does the football program from a Terry Grant perspective, what does it look like to you now?
Man, I'm gonna say this. I was supposed to train the whole team, and then somehow I ended up with 14, 15 kids that came, and they got split up because for whatever reason they didn't want me to use or said it would be an issue to use their facility because of my background. I don't know why that made a difference, but that's either here or there. But the kids that I have, man, I love them kids. They work so hard, and that's all I can ask for. They work, and they don't give me no backlash. They very coachable with that those group of kids, they should win. That's my perspective on that. And I know it's a bunch of 1A schools out there that are probably grinding and doing, but if they coach the right way and doing what they're supposed to do, the 15 that I got, there's no doubt about it, they're gonna be in shape and they're gonna be stronger. The other ones, I can't say much about those because I haven't laid my eyes on them. But the ones I got should make a difference. And how coachable they are, they should make a run. I mean, it's 1A football, so I don't know what that division looked like. I just know kind of from the parents that come and watch their kids work out. I just hear and I listen to the people that what they say, what they need help on, what they can work on, and I try to implement that inside of the in my program, trying to help train them and try to figure out how can I help them on the field.
I got a question. I
Exactly.
mean, well, not a question, but I say this, Coach. At Rep One, that's what we do is we try to put exposure on kids. So you have some kids that you actually need some help trying to get exposure, man. Send them to Piano Man and let Piano Man connect them with us, and then we'll try our best to get these kids out, get them exposed, get them out in public, man, and try to get some colleges down in to visit. I don't
Oh
care
yeah.
what level football it is, 1A, 2A, 3A, 6A. I don't care. If you can play football, you can play football. I don't care what size of school you play for. So all
Yeah.
we
For
care
sure.
about is just putting the spotlight on kids, man. So if you have something that you know can play at that level, you know, if Coach Grant put his signature on them, we'll push him at Red once.
And I appreciate it, man, because most of them now, just with that porter, coming out of high school, a lot of kids, like I know, not getting offered scholarships. I don't care how good you are. If you can go and get a 22, 23-year-old kid and make him come in, he's already hot. He know what he's doing. He's organized. Of course, if you are a coach that want to win, you going for that guy. And a lot of these
Right.
kids getting left behind due to that, especially the small schools, the 1As and 2As, those schools getting left behind way a lot.
More often than none. More often than
Gotcha.
none.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Coach Grant, I'm excited about the camp. Um, I'm just excited about what I feel God is doing in your life
Yes,
and
sir.
what you're pouring into the lives of some of these younger guys that are coming along to continue the legacy and building uh, their own worth, their net worth, and it has to start with where you are. As we get ready to close, um, just from a Terry Grant perspective, are you interested in coaching high school or just coaching football at any level,
Man,
or do you just like what you're, or is this where you are now with access granted? Is this your calling, or do you feel like this is your calling, or are you looking at something else as well?
I always believe in rising wherever God called me. I don't put a set stamp on where I'm at in life and I can't go up. If that's the calling for me, then I'm definitely going up. If it's helping kids, I'm going up. Now, do I like the politics side behind it? Probably not, but I'm going to be who I am. And you're going to either like me or you're going to tell me to get out the door. So I won't lower who I am as a person to try to help a kid. And I say that because I just watched. Y'all might be able to help me. What is his name? Play football. I mean, actually still play, but he coached a team down in Florida, and
Oh,
they
Teddy
did.
Bridgewater.
You know, you watch stuff like that, and you're like, why? You know, this dude is pointing to these kids, and he's trying to show them a different way. He's helping, and you watch the politics side behind and saying you. And that's the kind of stuff that I worry about, and I don't have to deal with that where I'm at now. But to answer your question, I'm open for anything that's willing to help these kids and help them grow to try to get into a better situation.
Yeah. Come on, cross the state line, coach. I got a job for you. So I ain't gonna buy. Yeah, I know you got that bachelor degree, so come on down. Come on down. We can drop a
I'm
few
at to
hundred.
hit you up,
You
man.
heard the
We'll
man,
have to
Coach
talk
Grant.
about it.
Come on down, coach. We got you over here, coach. I promise you, we got you.
Like, where
Coach
you
Grant, you
located
heard
at?
the man.
We over here in Selma, Alabama. It's kind of
Oh
rough
yeah,
now. It's
oh
kind
yeah,
of
I
rough,
know
but
it.
hey, we got a PE slot open, and we got a PE slot in the high school and the middle school available. But we still have plenty of room on the coach staff. We need a running backs coach like yesterday.
Got you.
Oh,
We'll definitely have to talk about that.
mm, mhm.
And coach, and for anybody else that's in the chat, you have a student athlete. There's the Rep One exposure
Yeah,
information. It's there for you. And then if that don't help you, you know how to get in touch with me. We'll get it to you, Coach Carl, Coach Bishop. Any of us, we will set you on the right path and everything. But
Now,
we want to make sure that we support Coach Grant. And it doesn't
yeah.
matter if you got to come from, I don't care if you got to come all the way from Minnehaha. Let's get to this camp. I'm telling you now, let's get to this camp because listen, we go to some and I was blessed, Coach Grant, to go with Coach Carl and Jonathan over to a camp over in Mobile, right?
Yes,
And
sir.
I'm gonna tell you something. Those guys over there, they doing 40s and timing and this, that, and the third. But a camp like yours, where it gets personable, showing, pouring into, those are the camps that people need to be flooded to, and not
Yes,
just
sir.
something that you're trying to get your name in a book somewhere in hopes that somebody, there's nothing wrong with that, but that should not be your only purpose because, like what you said, we can stand to learn. And then the thing, and I'm about to say this, and I'm gonna let Coach Grant close out with his, and then Bishop and Coach Carl. But I want to say this: even coaches can come and learn.
Yes, sir.
Listen
Yes, sir.
from somebody
Take your
who's
time. Take your time.
been
Take your time.
in
It's
you
that
caught
chopping.
up in the
who's
matrix.
You
been
caught
in
out in the
that
matrix.
arena, because I'm a firm believer. Okay, here we go. Now, I'm a firm believer. You can't teach what you don't know, and you can't wherever it is that you have not been. You can't tell a person how to get there if you've never been. But if a person has been there and they know, don't you think that's who you need to be listening to? Terry Grant has been there. He knows. He's seen. He told you. He saw Shula. He saw Saban. He saw the transition. He know if a man knows, he just knows. Why not? I'm putting your plug in there, Coach Grant. Why not attend the man's camp? Why not? What do you have to lose? I tell you what you have to lose. You got everything to lose, but
Yes,
you got
sir.
everything to gain as well. So that's July the 25th. I want to see everybody there, as many people as I can. Coach Grant, I'm going to continue to propagate it. And I want you to come back still, like we talked about, on the 19th. That will be
Yes,
the
sir.
third Sunday
Yep.
night. I want you to come back. And if you can, bring some of them folks with you that might be at the camp. If you can,
Yes,
if you can
sir.
swing it and
Yes, sir.
everything. Because I need people need to hear them too. They need to hear y'all's story. They need to hear it. They need to hear what it means to wear that script A, and now that you are an alumni of that school, what it means now. So I can't wait till the 25th, but I hope to see you again on the 19th. But Coach Grant, give us some parting words before we get out of here.
Yes, sir, man. Hey, I'm blessed and honored to be on this show, man. You guys show so much respect. I appreciate it. It's definitely good to meet some like-minded men and trying to pull for one another, man. We I live in a little town where it's the crab in a bucket mentality, man, and I love this energy. I love what you guys bring to the table. If y'all can show up, man. You're welcome. It's gonna be like home. We want anybody and everybody to come out. Like you said, Coach. I'm still dumbfounded that ain't none of the coaches reached out just to try to get there and try to figure out and pick some of these guys' brain because half the guys that's coming, they can be coaches and probably very good ones. Half of them then coached on the college level and still doing it to this day. Terrence Cody right down the street from us over there in Mississippi. Brandon Deja right up the street down here in Pearl River. Uh, so these guys are still coaching the college level, man. Bring those kids down, get that experience, get that exposure. Not like you said, not just on a we going out there to run 40s or we coming out here to do a 7 on 7. Man, you getting some real life work from guys that's been in the trenches, won national championships. That's the kind of work you coming to get.
I hear you. We appreciate it, Coach. Stephen Hicks said, Coach Grant has me ready to suit up right now. And Stephen Hicks is 70-something years old. Stephen, I think you might want to sit this one out, dog.
Yeah, you got to sit this one out, Steven. I promise you this one.
Bishop, give us some parting words, sir.
The one thing I draw myself to when this king speaks is that he never expects to know it all, and he's humble enough to know that work ethic is the key foundation. And if anything you caught today is that this is what phone booth mentality is all about. Never ever taking a seat back and realizing that it's going to take some bumps and you're going to have to learn to be used to the taste of blood because you're going to have to get some, but you got to be willing to adjust and give some. So with that said, hey, it's a new day. It's a new season on the horizon. Remember, you're worthy of it because you're a winner.
Sir.
But I would say, Coach, I would say, man, keep grinding, Coach, man. We appreciate you taking the time out to try to help out the young men, especially the young guys in Mississippi, man. You can't never get enough of that, man, because the young guys in me and your district are very disenfranchised. I mean, with disenfranchised, man, people really don't care about guys in small towns. So we
Yep.
put our heart and put our souls into them to try to help them get where they need to be. And I appreciate you doing that, Coach. So
Yeah, appreciate it.
it's 100%, man. Anything I can do to help you, Coach, you got it, man.
I
I
appreciate you.
mean,
And
you think about
now,
it. If you really want,
can
if
you
you
tell
think about
everybody
getting
where they
into the
can
coaching
find
world,
you?
Coach, hit me up, Coach. Because if you're really thinking about getting in the coaching world, man, you can bring you can bring your coaching experience, and then we'll do everything we can on this side to help you get into high school. You want to start off in
Yes,
high school, we
sir.
put you in. Try to get you in high. You want to do the middle school, try to get you in the middle school. We do whatever
Yeah,
we can to get you started, Coach. And I appreciate you coming on Pianoman show, man. Like, people in the
yeah,
chat say it's one of the best shows ever,
truly a
bro.
blessing.
And I love the fact that you humbled and not going out saying that, hey, I'm this guy. I'm I'm Coach Grant. I played at Alabama, pumping your chest, doing a whole lot of things. You humbled and you care more about the kids. And number one thing about anything you're doing with sports, you gotta care. And the kids come first. And so I
Yes,
appreciate that, man,
sir.
because the stories you tell, the same things I tell kids. I tell kids a lot. Let me be your mistake. Like, I done been down the road. I done traveled that road. I done made that mistake. Let me be your example. Let me be your mistake. Don't do what I did. Let me be
Yes,
the
sir.
mistake, and then you go around what I did. I'm gonna tell you what I did, and you just go around it. Because now you already made that mistake, so now you can move forward. And if you
Sure.
go down that road and actually have that mistake, we gonna still back you up and try to do everything we can to help you. We're not gonna cut your legs loose, man. Drop you off the side of the road like most people do. So I
I
tell
appreciate
kids
that
that all the
advice.
time, man. So keep going, coach. And you on your way to something, man. Even if you don't get into the high school coaching ring, training athletes, it's a great thing because that means you're developing the skill and you're developing players interpersonal. We try to touch 50, 60, 70 at a time. You get those 14 that you got right now, 15 you got right now. You groom them. Then next season you probably have 30. Then the next season you get 45. And then before you know it, you will have one of the biggest training facilities in Mississippi that be
Yes, sir.
pumping out kids every single year. You be pumping out kids into these high level college football programs. So keep your head up, coach. Don't let nobody don't let nobody not show up beat you down because God has a plan for you. Maybe those schools that ain't showing up right now gonna be come crawling at your door next year because
I
God gonna humble
appreciate it.
them programs when they see the kids you pump out.
I
Facts.
appreciate that.
Facts.
We got you, Coach. And Coach Grant, we got you, player. We got you,
Yes,
man.
sir.
We got you back. And we mean that everything that Bishop and Coach Carl and myself, and even those in the chat, man, we got your back, man. And I'm gonna do what I can do. But the one last thing I just need you to do, Coach Grant, tell everybody where they can find you.
Man, on IG at Access Granted Fitness, Facebook as Terry Grant, and it's Access Granted on TikTok. Man, we just trying to reach our platforms. Haven't gotten to YouTube yet, but that's gonna come. There's a lot of information on there about the camp. It's a QR code on the Facebook where you can scan, and it gives you all the detail how much. Pretty much everything is on that little scan QR code, so you can find whatever you need from any one of those platforms.
Gotcha. We appreciate you, Coach, and I'm looking forward. Like I said, I'm looking forward to you being back here with us on the 19th. I think that's what the date is. I think it's the 19th that Sunday night. And like I said, bring some of your partners with you so we can have a real
Yes, sir.
powwow and
Yes, sir.
talk about chop it up some more and everything. And but we appreciate your time, Coach Grant.
Man, thank you.
And
Thank you.
and listen, Coach Grant, you are always welcome to come over here with the long run. I'm on every day at 8 a.m. and I know you be at the gym, but just in case you might have a down session or some downtime, all you got to do is hit me up and say, "Hey man, put me in the bring me to the kitchen." Cause
Yes, sir.
tonight we kind of laid back, but Monday through Friday we the gumbo chefs, and bro, we be in the kitchen cooking down. So
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
so
And
I,
a
I
don't
lot
be
of times
appreciate
we
afraid.
it.
don't
That's why
hold back.
when we told you to spit your fire, that's what we do every day. We spit fire.
Yes, sir.
And so,
Yeah, they
I
put me in a
Coach
blender Friday.
Grant, I
They
appreciate you,
surprised a
man.
brother.
Thank you for coming by and for chopping it up with us. Thank you, Bishop, for coming. Coach Carr
Oh,
for coming and everything.
thank
But
you so
Coach
much
Carr,
for allowing me to
tell
be a
everybody where
part.
they can find you.
Me?
Coach Carr,
But you can find
tell
me on
everybody where
you can
they can
find
find
me,
you.
man, on certain nights, man. I don't know if I'm gonna start back, but sometimes you can find me on the Block Sports with Coach Carr. Most of the time you'll find me here with Pianoman. Me and Jonathan getting ready to spark some stuff back up with Rep One by doing a whole lot of videos and spotlight on some of the kids that's already signed up for Rep One. I got one thing to let you know about Rep One. Now when kids sign up for Rep One,
Uh,
they got to go through courses. All the courses are tailored for college. We got conflict resolution. We got NIL training. We have financial literacy training. We got sportsmanship training. We have I think it's a mathematics course or something like that. And the 6 courses that you got to sign up for to be a part of Rep One as an athlete. We want to make sure that we're a step above everybody else. So when our kids are sent out to coaches, they know that our kid has been trained properly or going through the proper training to be a suitable candidate for scholarship at these said programs. So we're just stepping it up a little bit. So once your kids sign up, man, make sure your kids sign up and take the courses because they're only going to have 30 days to actually start taking the courses. They don't start taking the courses in 30 days, then we're going to have to put them on the back burner and put
gotcha.
somebody else in front of them. So make sure y'all get them in, get them signed up, get them started on these courses, man, because the courses are more important than us repping you. We got to make sure that you're educated when you go into these programs.
Exactly.
That's what's up.
And Coach Carl, be sure and tell everyone this is not just for football.
It's for everything, every
It's for
Yeah,
sport.
every sport,
every
women's and
sport.
men's, women's and
Exactly. Thank you,
men's,
Bishop. Say that one more time, Bishop.
and women's and men's.
Both.
Yes,
Both. So
both.
and I know Coach Grant training both male and female. He don't discriminate either. And so
No, sir.
let's just make it happen. All right. And now tonight, that's our show. The Discord is open. The Long Run with Pianoman. The Long Run Discord is open. Let's keep up the chat. Bishop be over there chopping it up, and I don't know who all gonna be in there tonight, so don't ask me. But I do know this: between Bishop, Stephen, Latoya, wait a minute, where is it?
Vino,
Tough as nails,
Yeah,
and a
Vino.
couple others.
Yeah.
That'd be lit enough.
Coach Grant.
That's the foundation
Coach Grant.
for it being lit right there.
Don't join the
But,
Discord, Coach Grant. Do not join Discord.
Don't be telling them that.
Don't come in the Discord, Coach. That's real. That's where it get really real.
I like it. I like it. I like that real.
Yeah,
Coach Grant,
see,
you
I
get
knew.
real
I
in
knew.
that
Hey,
Discord now.
come get some gumbo. You all right?
Man.
Come on, get this gumbo.
I keep
Well,
professional,
tonight
boy.
is gonna be, wait a minute, Bishop. Not tonight. It's gonna be steak night tonight.
Okay.
Steak night tonight.
You see how they do me?
gumbo.
You see
So
how
you
they.
got-
Coach,
listen.
get my
Easy
back.
on the gumbo.
Listen, if it's steak
We'll
night,
make up
that
on the
means
gumbo
Bishop.
tomorrow.
That means
But
Bishop
tonight
get to cut on
in
Bebo.
Discord, it's gonna be steak night.
Oh,
So Stephen, there you go. Steak night.
Hey, Piano Man. So being at a steak night, do Bishop get to cut on Bebo?
yes. Ooh.
You know, I ain't going down that road.
Hey.
I'm not going
Did
down
he
that
get the-
road.
did he get
the
Y'all
little
dare-
Bramer?
Coach, you see how they do? You see what I'm talking about?
Can he eat some Bramer?
Oh man. Ooh wee. I can't
I'm
wait
not
for
hungry
this
tonight
season.
for some reason.
I'm hungry.
I'm thirsty, but I'm not hungry. I'm not hungry. But
Uh-huh.
You see what I mean? See what I mean, Coach Jones? I mean, Coach Grant. You see what I mean, Coach Grant?
I got you over there.
It get real in the Discord.
It get real. And we itching.
We say
itching.
we say F them trees and everything.
Like everything be going down.
Putty cats. Like I talk bad about LSU, Auburn, Tennessee. Especially Tennessee with that burnt what it is, that mustard orange or whatever color that crap is. Like you don't even know what color that stuff is, can you? Like what is the color? Is it orange or is it dust? Like
But yeah, we appreciate you coming through. And
Thank you.
Yeah, if he wants to step in the Discord, that's on him. So
bad.
I appreciate it, though. Honestly, man, I appreciate it,
Yeah.
fellas.
appreciate you for coming through.
Yeah, holla at
And
Piano
everything.
Man if you want.
We
If
gonna
you
get him
really
out of
thinking
here.
about making
Again,
that
Coach Grant,
transition,
thank you for coming.
holla at Piano Man and hit me up, and then I'll do what I do on my end.
Okay, I got you.
Hey, Coach, you know
Okay.
Marcus Dent? Have you
What
been
his
in
name?
contact?
What's his
Marcus
name?
Dent? Marcus Dent? Okay, he does 7 and 7 in that area as well.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
He
Look
in,
him up,
he in
man.
Spartanburg. Dent is in Spartanburg.
yeah, he in Spartanburg. Yeah. Well,
Anybody that y'all can think
I'm
about
trying to
putting me in
connect
contact
us.
with.
I want a conglomerate. Coach Grant. I like a conglomerate because I want no more kids slipping through the cracks no more. That's
Yes,
our
sir.
motive. Nobody slipping through the cracks no more.
My line open to you guys. Piano Man got it. Send it out to him, man.
Appreciate.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming through.
I appreciate it, fellas.
it. Out of your busy day.
Like
Thank you for dropping in.
All right, salute you, Coach.
Yes, sir.
Salute.
Yeah.
We appreciate you. And I appreciate everybody for coming. That's our show for tonight. Everybody can remember to stay focused, drive, and go forward in the name of the Lord Jesus Christ. And remember, you can do all things through Christ to give you strength. I promise you that you can. But you got to trust in the Lord with all your heart. Lean not to your own understanding. In all your ways, acknowledge him. He'll tell you what to do. And I tell you what, and when he shows you the plan, when he shows you the path, you understand the plan and you understand your purpose. And I think you're going to like what you see. Now, just let it be known. Piano Man don't know everything. I just know what I'm talking about. All right. So with that being said, that's our show for tonight. Oh, and it's okay to be a fan, but just continue to be realistic. Again, that's the Discord information. The Discord is open. Bishop is up in the Discord already, willing and waiting on somebody. Him and Steven, they waiting on somebody. They waiting on their first victim. So anyway, that's our show for tonight. It's okay to be a fan. Just be realistic. And so on behalf of Stephen Hicks and the Voices of No Mercy and all Bama fans everywhere, for the non-Bama fans, we wish you nothing but the absolute worst. But anyway, we love you and we thank you for coming. For all of you that were in the chat, thank you. Roll Tide to you. Remember, we'll be right back here in the morning at 8 o'clock a.m. with the Gumbo Chefs. We'll see you in the morning. Y'all have a great night. Thank you again for coming, and Roll Tide. See you in the Discord.
them trees.
Oh, yeah. Forget them trees, man. Forget
And
them
Tennessee,
trees.
too.
All right. That's right. Yeah. Bye.